stick them in something in case we want them. And then we'll rib nut these.
Yes.
We might have to get some rib nuts, so if I have to, I'll whip out and get them.
Yep.
We've got some, so we'll get started.
Man, we're all on this.
Yeah, it's all happening.
Are you running this afternoon?
Well, the project again is we're going back to Finke. I think that it's a great opportunity to have a refurb and basically re-look at the Silverado, which is behind me on the hoist here. We learnt a lot from what we did 2 years ago, but again, you know, there's learnings. You always find new ways of doing and better ways of building the truck. Yep, got one. Woohoo! No nut, but that's all right. We'll find it on the ground. It'll be on the fuel tank. There'll be a rattle. Dale will go, what the hell is that bloody rattle? Nothing. There's something I kept there for a secret. Yeah, the learnings from what we felt out there, suspension was a big part of it. Although it's a production vehicle, with a lot of things we can still adapt and change and make the truck better. So this time around, it's basically all hands on deck and trying to make the truck lighter, faster, and obviously stronger. Yep, no nut.
Take the piece you cut out, weld a flange on the edge of it.
Yes.
On each side.
And then be able to
so
drop
we
it
can
back
bolt
in.
it straight back on.
Yep.
Got access. And
No problem. So we're getting access so we can move the canisters over the top and get them into some clear air for cooling.
When we first ran it, it was GM backed, and we ran it pretty much as a fully factory, like spec Silverado off a showroom floor. So this time around, we're able to have a little bit more of a play around with some of the things, like take some glass out. So just try to save some weight where we can. And again, the learnings, we carried a lot of extra weight last time round because we didn't, the unknowns. Like we didn't know how much fuel we're going to need to go down from Alice to Apachula and then course back. So again, those learnings that we carried too much fuel in the tray of the truck. So we're going to then modify that side of it. Again, make some little areas, constant sort of rough stuff going down the track. We'll brace all that up, we'll make it stronger, make it nicer. Suspension upgrades there, the rear leaf spring, we're sort of trying to make the back of the truck more compliant. And I think that was, again, a big learning. It was kicking and bucking over the whoops. It is a long vehicle, so again, to our other competitors, which is more smaller wheelbase, we go over things differently. So again, we've got to try to adapt that, try to be smarter, try to make the truck be more compliant over those sort of whoops. And again, now having that opportunity to be out there, there is a lot of them down that 226 kilometre track.
we need the walking frame over here, or what?
This can't get flipped 180. The hose come back.
I think there's an angle on this, and I think if you I think that's straight there.
Yep.
This has got like a 45-degree angle
To give it the movement, yeah. Yeah, well, Rampex are now taking over it, and Mike, Henry and Richie were part of the first evolution, but now we're at Rampex's workshop. We've made a bay.
Did you bring the ball joint tool?
We did.
Oh,
So there you go, we're thinking about more
One brain.
Not everything.
these guys are the best in the business.
It's great to have Supercheap now sponsoring this program, and it's going to be great. You're not going to miss us. We're going to be big red and super, but it's one of those projects now that we've got it housed here at Rampex. Mike's on the tools, Richie's behind me on the grinder and the welder, and we're just trying to make some certain things fit and make sure that we've got the clearance, we've got the strength. These springs are more of a linear rate, where the standard spring, it's very soft on the initial, which has been great, and it's really nice over those little small little bumps and everything else. But when you hit those bigger ones, it ramps up the rate of the rear springs too much. So these are more linear rear spring. Again, we haven't tested this. We want to obviously go out and have a good feel about what it's done. Again, we never had a shock problem last time around, but again, we need more compliance, we need more control. So Fox shocks have been great. They've obviously come on board and given us some shocks front and rear. Got remote canisters, which again, we can sort of fine tune it, where the Multimatics, it's all internal. So again, just gives us a bit more freedom to be able to go out, test it, run it, stop, have a play, go out and do it again and repeat.
Alrighty, I'm just popping the upper ball joint off. So I'm going to bring this arm out this way so we can chuck the lower control arm onto the upright. And hopefully we get our wonderful Fox shock in there and look nice and happy.
Do you reckon the whole thing might be a bit coined, or is it riding up on the radius or something?
Well, this is billet flat, this is not.
just we'll do one of his cute little world studs on it. That would be, and he could do that right now. That won't delay us.
They only need to be, what is it, 3 mil plus the nut. So 15 would do the job beautifully, I reckon. Like you did on for the brake line bracket on the truss.
Yep.
Just straight on there. We'll cut this tab off.
Yeah.
I chose like chicken. Yeah.
Righto, so we're talking now about the suspension on the Supercheap Auto Racing Silverado. We ran in 2024 at Finke and we had quite a few issues with suspension, and we did a lot of work then. We realised that we were probably maximising what the car could do at the time, so we've come back for this trip with a great range of improvements that we've done front and rear to the car for all the suspension. So we'll take you through some of them now. We've changed our rear springs, our rear dampers, the way this section here works, which is called a jounce damper or jounce bump stop. We've had to move some of our structural members in the rear here, roll cage, bits and pieces. So we've done quite a bit of work. We've done that work using the Tool Pro stuff that we have from Supercheap. This toolbox has been great for us, and we keep filling it with more and more stuff. We couldn't do it without it. We'll go and have a look at the front suspension now. So the front probably represented more change, more work. So we put new dampers again in, new springs, moved the jounce shocker. So the jounce shocker used to sit at the front. Now we've moved it to the rear. We've changed the bottom arms. And to accommodate all of that, the travel in the front damper is now longer. So we've had to modify the top mount here to allow us to fit that travel in whilst keeping the function of the front suspension working the same way. So a little bit with the same as the rear. We're very hopeful that we've made a much better car for this race, and we're going to go testing soon to find out.
Make it super at Supercheap Auto.